Hi, it's Allie from Inspiralized, and today we're in my kitchen and we are talking about my favorite products for feeding the baby at home. I've loved this part about motherhood so far. We've started Baby Led Weaning for about 6 months now, and I've found a lot of products that work, a lot of products that don't work, but these are my favorite ones that we used every day that make feeding Luca easy as can be from start to finish. So we want to start with where we sit the baby. So I love using at home this 4Moms high chair. It's really comfortable for Luca. It sits him upright. It's super easy to clean, get him in and out. There's a little tray that's magnetic. You can pull off. Everything comes apart to clean really easily, and I love that. When I'm out and about and on the go, I love this Inglesina travel chair, and you just unroll it and hook it onto the end of a seat, and he can sit right there with you at the table. And next is a good bib to catch all of the mess while he's eating, and I love 2 different bibs. The first one is this Oxxo Top Bib. I love it because it has the silicone catch bowl right here, and then the top actually isn't silicone. So it sits really nice and flush against his skin, but it's not rigid so that when he's eating it doesn't get in the way or anything like that. The other bib that I really like is the Bumpkin Baby Bib. You can just run them under the faucet and they clean really easily. You can just scrunch them up and throw them in anything and always be ready with a bib. And of course, eating time gets very messy with Luca, especially if you're doing baby led weaning, so we need a good splash mat / pad on the bottom. So underneath Luca's high chair, we put this Bumpkins Baby splash pad. It's really nice and big so it catches everything because a lot of food ends up on the ground. So once Luca's bib is on, I'm ready to give him his food. And there are 2 plates that I love. The first one is the Easy Peasy Fun mats. I love these so much. They're great because you can portion out all your food, especially if you're doing baby led weaning because you want to divide all your food groups evenly. When you put it on his high chair, the baby can't actually move it. So it secures really well and sticks down so he won't pull it up and throw it on the ground. But then for me, because I know how, it's really easy to just pick right up. When we're feeding him something that's a soup, a stew, or just a single pot meal, we use the Happy Bowl. So this is actually the mini Happy Bowl, and the same kind of concept, just put it right down on the high chair. And then I already have the big Happy Mat for when Luca is 1-year-old and we start giving him bigger portions. It's the same concept of the one we use every day, just larger. And then finally, when I am serving Luca a larger portion, but I want something that fits on his high chair because he's not sitting at the table yet, I love this Bumpkins Baby Plate. It has the 3 sections, but they're a little larger and deeper to hold more food. And just like the other ones, secures well onto the high chair. So Luca pretty much eats all of his food with his hands, but when he does eat something like a yogurt and I'm trying to introduce utensils to him, there are a few utensils that we use all the time that I love. We have the Num Num Ink Utensils, and these are especially made for babies who are just starting off using utensils like Luca. And there's 2 different stages. One is for thicker foods and one is for thinner foods. So I like to mash some avocado on these, or he eats these when he eats yogurt. And then if I ever need something for a fork or a deeper spoon, I love these Grab Ease utensils because they have a choke guard right here, so they're especially made for little babies. And last but certainly not least are his drinking cups. So I actually use 3 different cups because I want him to learn how to drink out of all these different vessels. So the first one that we started with is just this baby Bjorn Cup. It has a nice bottom that's wide, so it was easy for him to grip when he was first starting out. And then there's the Munchkin 360 cup, which is personally my favorite because he can lift it like this, turn it up any way. I can throw it in my bag and it's leak proof. So he actually drinks it, he just bites it and the water comes out. And the final one is a straw cup. So I love this Think Baby straw cup. It also is leak proof. You just flip up the top to get the straw out and it has these little handles on the side and it just seems to work really well with him. And that's it. Those are my favorite products for feeding baby Luca at home and on the go. These are just the ones that we use every day and it makes the experience for both Luca and I enjoyable and as flawless as possible. Easy cleanup, and I love that they can pack in diaper bags and our stroller so we can always eat on the go. I hope these gave you some ideas for feeding your baby, and for more information and tips like these, you can head on over to inspiralize.com/kids. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you soon. Bye.